to be a little bit of siege pick with 4 people, and then Seraph's off doing his own thing.
Yeah,
and then you stall, because it's like if 5 people try to go onto those 4.
Sieging is going to be nearly impossible, honestly. Both teams have gobs of wave clear here. I mean, Xerath, like, by himself is enough already, and then Bard can always mess with your dives. It is going to be another Malphite here for enemies back in, like, 2012.
You get to have a lot of power in terms of suggestions.
Speaking of power, Otter already knocked into the team, has to flash to get away from Cocoon, but will survive, and honestly, summoner trade-wise, better for enemy.
So get yourself dragon control again for that first dragon.
Kenny getting hit up, gonna land. Oh, baby! Seraph with the riposte from practically point-blank range. That was awesome. He's still there. I mean, props to TDK for reacting in time. And now they're gonna look for the play here. Do it. Gets the. There's this flash. There's the stun chain. A whole ton of damage. First blood comes through. He never got the flash, but here comes Seraph. He really wants Wolfe. Flash comes across. Riposte! Gets him. Thank you very much. A 1-for-1.
5 while you do that. When you get slows, you 1v5. But speaking of 1v5, we might have 4 or 5 people down here soon.
They're heading down. There's a stun on a Bischu. Only level 5 on Alistar means no way of getting away. Oh, they almost... Oh, they can't. They can't ult the turret. There's already a turret alive. Kenny's gonna die for this. Huge mistake by enemy. Otter's gonna drop as well. This dive went from bad to worse. Obvious. Didn't get over the wall. Tried to set up a tunnel and it didn't go anywhere. Double kill for Lux. 4-1 TDK.
Ooh, that was just a series of... Enemy ran in there. They had the right idea, but you can't use your ultimate. You can't Tempered Fate a turret.
It's
That's
untargetable.
Tier 2 when the Tier 1 is still up.
Well, finding a Wolfe. Do it. Shields a lot of things. Trance shows up.
Watch out for Kez.
Guys, it's a 2 versus 2 at the very best. Trance thankfully doesn't get stunned, but here comes the Elise for the damage. Trance thanks his lucky stars that Wolfe stunned Kez, but nearly goes down, and he still does anyway. Do it's 3-1.
And it happened because when you see a tunnel, you expect to go through the tunnel.
Incoming Reddit video of someone getting over that wall.
Yeah, you probably can. But Seraph might be able to do this if his riposte is good.
Really wants to damage, flashes away, gets the knock-up though. Kenny maybe saving his teammate. Obvious no longer has anything to get vitals triggered off of, and they will knock down Seraph. So finally, enemy getting back on the board, punishing Seraph for the engage. 141 CS at 15 minutes, 1-0 and 2. He's got himself 1 and almost 2 turret kills if you consider he's made a lot of progress on top before the lane swap happened.
Possible before he made the call. Oh, there's the E.
See, yeah.
Oh,
okay, he walked back into 1, but yeah, there you go. You E in reaction, seeing the circle below you. Ooh!
There's the ulti.
Oh! Good flash to stay alive for Wolfe, but you can see the power of this kind of sort of chain CC and all the poke landing position to stop a dragon attempt.
Yeah, there could be 4 people top. I just like the communication.
Ooh, Wolfe, yep. He was smart to realize he needed to cleanse that. The binding hit, meaning the binding hitting meant that he was going to be in danger. They're going to burst, do it down, and yes, they're going to pick that one up. Headbutt polarize doesn't mean much, and now they immune the turret, so there's no turret and no Ezreal. OQ now back in the fight, but a 2-man stun. They go for Seraph. They go for the burst. A 2-for-0 to enemy, and the red team showing signs of life. Great couple of picks. TDK was so far ahead, but they couldn't find a way back in. He blew E and Q a couple of times to get the wave clear in faster and get the turret damage in. OQ.
Blue buff?
Yep.
He got it. Oh,
and he stopped a couple of recalls. OQ doesn't even need smite, dude.
OQ makes me want to go play a game of Ezreal.
4,000 gold is the lead right here for TDK, but enemy getting back to this mid lane first. Do it, losing a lot of health right now, and shield's pretty late. Mid lane outer will go down. Kenny postures for a play.
Bischu?
Big knockup comes through. He's going to pull in. Bard going to look for the play on this one. Kenny getting pushed around, but Seraph gets chain stunned repeatedly and deleted from the map. Of course, Do It low on health. Not really part of this fight right now. The front line takes some damage, but you can see the ability of enemy just to focus down the proper targets. Delete Seraph. OQ afterwards. His second time getting deleted in a team fight. He needed to already switch to Titanic Hydra.
Yes, and actually sustain against IKennyU in trades. So he still wants to hold on to it a little bit.
And you can see this damage is available. Like, he's life-stealing through it, has to force the flash, and Kenny ults away. So yeah, this is what you can do with this combo, of course, but it's still difficult to do. You're going to see plenty of damage do it, just drop down to 400 health. And again, Wolfe ults just to push someone out of the fight, but then can still cast his basic abilities. Do It's going to recall, he can TP back in, but TDK can't do anything in the mid lane, and this again makes me wonder, why didn't you just ban the Xerath?
Oh, Kenny TP'd in. Kenny just look for an engage.
He's going to save the ult as long as possible. This could be the way. Oh, of course, no, he burned it to get away.
Yeah.
The fact that Seraph was able to win the split push battle prevented like a double kill from Kenny right there.
Yeah, OQ E flashes away and even uses heal too. But that's going to be Seraph split pushing in the base. He gets the inhibitor turret.
I've seen this
Baron,
before.
Baron, though.
I know there's a Baron.
They can stop him from doing Baron and poke him enough and stop the backs. Seraph.
Yeah, I think this is good for TDK. He's getting the inhib, and the team is coming in to fight this. This is a bit greedy by NME here, and can they even stay alive through all of this? Otter burns the QSS, walks back forward to try to fight some enemy champions. Kez in the back line. Ezreal thankfully misses. Otter still taking damage, stays alive for now, and Seraph is still knocking down the base, by the way. No one's gotten their recalls off. Kenny finally on the way out, but they're going to lose maybe a Nexus turret, and no, gets stopped anyway, so Seraph is still pushing the base.
Oh, he gets a lot of damage on that turret, I believe, but he still didn't have the proper minion wave. They had pretty much a little bit left of the one from the inhibitor, but that all gets packed up. And oh, Kez was too far forward.
And Obvious gets plenty of damage. Kez can repel and jump onto the Baron. Obvious gonna walk forward, and no, he misses the Q, but one hit'll do it. Can't quite kill off Kez. Lux ult! Not gonna matter. Xerath ult does! That's what I went for. Wolfe gets the kill. 3-1 and 3.
And you have Kalista.
Bard ulted for nothing. I'm not sure what Trance trying to do there, but he's going to get killed off, playing really aggressively. Thankfully gets saved by Otter, but has to leave. Now Wolfe caught up by Seraph. That'll be a kill. Seraph getting a lot done now, pushing right back in for Obvious. Nice snipe by the Lux, and now Obvious in a terrible position, trying to run from Seraph, who does not land the Q, so the reset's going to be pretty late on that next Q.
Yeah, he also doesn't have as much movement speed as the burrowed Rek'Sai.
True.
So Steric's actually here for Seraph. It's not a...
okay.
It's not a Spirit Visage, but it's extra damage. It's even more damage for him. Does have a decent amount of tankiness, though, so that extra shield alongside the HP.
Yeah, it's a good tank item. It doesn't actually help his Q or passive because it's base AD. Those are bonus AD skills, but it will give him more auto attack damage. Again, that shield is really big. So
on the bot side, but now you have to watch for those smites. Seraph, though,
going in, taking plenty of pain, though. Maybe a bit aggressive. That's the Sterix popped. Ren will kill him. He gets it, and then in goes Kenny. 1,000 health. Blue team gets Baron. A smite comes in just in time. Kenny will die. The ulti meant nothing at all. Cure Dragon. And TDK.
And you QSS Malphite knockup, you Q immediately, and you'll actually regain control of your character and roll out of the knockup.
I did not know that, actually. All right, mid lane under siege. Of course, bot lane inhib is dead, and top lane inhib is dead as well, as Seraph knocked that one down. Mid lane easily going to lose their turret, and TDK using this Baron buff quite well. They've still got a little bit of time left on it all. Knocking down whatever they can. This will be a triple inhib. No chance. Enemy goes in after the turrets are already gone. This could be a huge risk. Knock up on a Seraph, but he doesn't really care. He's durable enough. Otter forced to run. So is the Rek'Sai. And IKenyu goes down a 1-for-0 so far. TDK, they want a little bit more. Bischu locked up for a few more seconds, but healthy enough on this Alistar. Otter staying alive. Pops QSS, tries to run away. He's going to go down. Kill goes through to Kez. Trance is next. It's a 3-man pickup. And then a Luxo comes across. That's going to be the ace. That's going to be everyone. And that's going to be the game for TDK. They tie this series 1-1. That's going to be the BO2. Both these teams end week 1 with 1 point.